It's Talk Funny, a podcast by Mark Bailey and comics from all over. We ended up in Japan because we know what we did last summer, and so do the cops. The Talk Funny podcast from NagoyaRadio.com and Nagoya Comedy. Here's Mark Bailey.
Mark Bailey, Mike Miller on Talk Funny. So I have this thing, Mike, sometimes I feel like I'm losing my mind. I'm walking through the subway station, and you probably had this before, but you get off the subway station, like at my station, the one you know that's near us, and I'm in the middle of the train. I turn left and I go up the escalator. You got people getting off, they're turning right, they're turning left, they're flailing their arms around, they don't know where the hell they are. You know, you could have studied that before you got off the train, right? So I'm walking, and then lady just makes a 180 and walks right into me. She was in front of me, walking in front of me. Makes a 180, walks right directly in front of me. Now we're in the way. Now, you know that when you have a standoff with a Japanese pedestrian, and you're standing next to the wall, they want to go between you and the wall. You are bonded to the wall. They're going there. There's open space for a mile to my left.
It's like gravitational attraction or something.
Why do you go to my right? Yeah, it really feels like I have a magnet in my head.
Yeah.
A magnet, a pedestrian magnet. See this woman wavering, she's walking around. I know she's going to end up right in front of me, facing me.
Because you're from the future.
Yeah. And then you see a little kid. It's like, a little kid, he's all over the place. I know by the time I try to get to the elevator, he's going to be in my way. And he is. It's like the Matrix. So what I do is I see this coming, and I go, video game, video game, video game, video game. And I click my hands like this, like a remote control.
Game controller.
Video game, video game. And it works. They're looking at me, and they just get out of my way.
You totally were talking about that. You did that at school before, and it worked.
Yeah,
but you did it in the subway now successfully.
There's kids laying on the floor in the hall, all blocking the floor in front of a classroom, and they're not my kids. They're not my students. And I stand there, and I go, and they're looking at me. Huh? Wait, what? Huh? And I'm supposed to say something, and I just point at them. Video game, video game, video game. You're dead, you're dead, you're dead, you're dead. And they get up and they leave. It works. I advise this. It's good advice. And I tried it with the cop. It didn't work so well. Video game, video game. You didn't disappear yet. I already shot you. You're dead. Oh, you want to shoot me? You insulted my mother.
It's a good thing that he forgot his gun in the toilet at the train station, because otherwise he'd pull that out on you.
Funny thing is, that was like a sergeant, a police chief or something.
Yeah.
And he was so intent on catching foreigners, he set up a bicycle theft.
Oh, okay.
And he left an unlocked bicycle in the parking lot. He was trying to catch a foreigner. Any foreigner.
To Catch a Foreigner. This sounds like a new TV show on NHK.
What are you doing here? What are you doing with that bicycle? Well, I bought the bicycle. Oh, is that your story? But he was so
Likely
intent on
story.
doing that, they left his gun in the bathroom.
Oh, that was the story.
So maybe, I don't know, if Bob Sackett was here, he'd go like, maybe keep your gun with you and don't worry so much. Is that helpful? Don't worry so much about the bicycle thefts and then do mushrooms. Is that helpful?
Yeah.
Does that help? Maybe the gun is more important than to catch a bicycle thief.
Yeah.
Does that help?
Yeah.
And I'm not being sarcastic in any way. Is that helpful? Maybe you could do that next time.
That would be great.
if you could do that.
Oh, man.
But the video game thing, yeah, it works. My wife is like, I need to borrow some money. I'm like, video game, video game, video game. Okay, I guess I want to borrow the money. So I have an appointment on the 5th floor, actually, but I'm getting popsicles tomorrow.
Yeah, great. So congratulations.
Video game, popsicle, video game. But sometimes I do feel like if there's a God or if it's a Matrix or if this is the Matrix, it's like he's in a hurry. He's had a bad day. He has a hangover. I mean, he didn't get any sleep. He has 9 hours to teach with no break and 3 transfers on a train. Let's just drop a little kitten in front of him, see what happens. See if he kicks it. Video game! I really try to maneuver my way out of these people's, I try to predict where they're going. You can predict anything about a salaryman except where he's going to step next,
Yes.
right? That's one of my jokes. And say, how did you end up here? I did everything I could to avoid you.
Yes.
They just...
on my bicycle, same thing.
Yeah, you end up coming to a standstill.
But
right?
Always, yeah. With another cyclist or with another pedestrian, usually pedestrian.
You're 5 feet away on the right side, going straight. You're not swerving. She's away on the left side. Somehow, that Obasan is going to end up right in front of you. You're both going to be in the center.
Exactly.
She's going to swerve into your right, where you're going on the right side.
Yeah.
You're going to go to the center. So then she's going to go to the center.
Yeah.
And you're both going to stop.
That's true.
And then she's going to go, sumasen. Stop with the sumasen, shmumimasen. Just don't do it. Just stop. Video game. I'll just be on the 5th floor in my wheelchair. Video game.
Like the ending of Breaking Bad.
I wish I was that lucky to have a bomb in my wheelchair. She lived so long. I had a quick one about, sometimes I'm telling you stories about how one of my bar hostess friends, we go to the bar, and I told you 100 times, right, that I don't go to hostess bars.
No.
The after-hours bars.
Mm-hmm.
But the stories I tell you lead you to believe, well, you paid Yoman in for champagne? No, my point is, it wasn't a hostess bar where all the drinks are expensive. My point is, a bar hostess can make any bar as expensive as a hostess bar. It's not the bar; it's the hostess.
It's a mobile hostess bar.
It's anywhere she goes, she can make McDonald's. I give it 2,000 yen for McDonald's, Mike. You bring enough for both of us.
Yeah.
You give her some on in, it's not enough. She can put some on $300 at McDonald's. $400 at Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Oh my!
How many full chickens can you buy?
Oh my God!
You could probably buy a chicken.
You could probably go to Osso Brazil, the Brazilian rotisserie place, and
you
buy
can
the whole place. You could probably buy the whole store.
So you get the champagne. Can I get the champagne? Well, let me see the menu. No, they have a 5,000, a 7,000, 5,000. No, I didn't tell you the prices yet. No, I heard 5,000. That's enough. But they also have a 12 and a 5,000. The $50 one. But they also have a 15,000, $50. I said $50. No, but the one that's $200 is really, really good. $50. You can get 4 of those. Or we'll go to a Turkish restaurant and they get the imported Turkish beer. Those are $8 a piece.
Oh yeah.
All right, and it's like, you know, I drink Chuhai and stuff.
Yeah.
I could get 4 Chuhais for $8.
Yeah.
Without tax. Seriously. And, you know, it's just mostly carbonation. No, but it tastes so good. Okay, then buy it with your money.
Yeah.
Right? Don't buy it with my money. I'll give you an allowance.
Yeah.
It'll be 800 yen. You buy 1 imported beer. I get 4 Chuhais. Don't ask me.
There
for
you
more
go.
alcohol.
I like it. But it's like a kind of a thing too, where a lot of it is not really because the thing is so desirable and wonderful. It's just because they want the best. You know, they've been taught by maybe their dad when they were young, and he'd sit his girl on his knee and say, "Honey, you deserve the best. You should always ask for the best."
Well, that guy over there is buying his girl champagne.
Oh yeah.
The guy over there is buying his girl champagne.
Why
aren't you buying
do you not like me? Do you not think I'm special?
You're not my girl.
Yeah.
The guy over there just got out of prison. He hasn't drank champagne in 8 years.
And he's about to stab his friend from before prison.
And he dug
He
dug up some money that he hid before he went to prison. I don't have any money hidden in in the ground.
Yeah.
Do I look like I'm made out of money?
She said, "What did you say, Benjamin?"
Yeah. Do I look like Benjamin Franklin? It's all about the Benjamins. That's not anti-Semitic at all.
No, it's all about the Benjamins.
Benjamin. I had another topic. We'll cover that another time. It's Mark Bailey, Mike Miller, and Talk Funny.